But you're right. I'm thinking maybe your XML SVG shouldn't have been posted in chat. Lol. True Sarim, how are you doing? G_traffic. Should we try 4? Why does your Logitech shift and not get found on the software? Isn't that a question for Logitech? Let's see. Ooh, let's take the red trailer. That might work better. What do you mean I'm cheating again? The traffic's broken. Alrighty then. The traffic was just started to move when you started typing. Yeah, but if it... on 6 it would have clearly come back and been super heavy again. I'm trying to find the right balance. Christmas Eve you work 8 till 4, New Year's Eve you work 9 till 5. Oh boy. That's your new job, isn't it, Mrs. Frosty? You got both evenings off this year like a boss. If you was the boss, you could always have those evenings off. It's going to be quiet. Yeah, which is good and bad. Like, it's good from the sense that you won't be doing very much, but it's bad from the sense that you'll probably get bored and wish you could go home. We're in Murmansk, is where we are. I'll show you the map now. There you go. That's where we are. Sure, this is safe. Let's have a quick look at the route, actually. That's 653 Ks, 10 hours. Whoa, yeah, that's a lot longer. 1200 Ks, 17 hours. Yeah, we better go this way. I was wondering if there was a possible alternative, but not really. Sitting in bed with loads of tissues. That's the plan inside her. I was going to say, Mrs. Frosty, I thought you had a cold. How can you still be going to work? You have to give up a Lemsip tomorrow so we're going to have a cider. Yeah. I only go Lemsip if it gets really bad, because I know that if I take Lemsip, it will make me feel a lot better and the decongestant will kick in and it'll be great. But the moment I stop taking Lemsip, my sinuses that have just had all that decongestant for a couple of days just go nuts. And it takes like 5 days for that to settle down. Wow, Frosty mod just perfectly fits Murmansk, doesn't it? It just... This is how you imagine Russia. Phillips, how you doing? Ouch. Whoa, the heck? I can see a large amount of daylight down there. But okay. Whoa, look at that. Did you see that motorbike? He came round the roundabout leaning the wrong way. I guess that's what they do in Russia. In Russia, a motorbike leans other way. Converted your brother. He's currently watching. His Twitch name is Mega Shimaya. Mega Shimaya. What have you converted him to? Watching Twitch? Watching me? Playing Euro Truck? I love that. Do you know, sometimes Nut Slammer can be a real pain. But when Nut Slammer gets people shouting in caps, it feels good, man. Mrs. Frosty, watching you. Ah, okay. Well, hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. Indeed, Connor. It's that time of the evening. Oh boy. Mrs. Frosty, you know what you have to do next, don't you? Get him into Euro Truck and then get him in the convoy. Yoshi, they're just bored. They're on holiday. Like, school's out at the moment. Go and troll a streamer. That's the fun thing to do. That's like their entertainment. Look, she even gave him a sub. Welcome to the house, Mega Shamea. I'm probably completely pronouncing your name wrong. Fortnite stopped working. I think we'd all know about that, Tommy. You wish Fortnite would stop working, oh my god. I don't mind it, man. Ultimately, you need a place for the kids to go and play. Think of it like a local playground. Yeah? As long as there's Fortnite, there's a big playground for all the kids to go to. So, that's got to be good for us. Yeah, Grim Reaper, one arrived a short while ago. Oh boy, I couldn't take that any wider. The bus just slammed into me for 1% trailer damage. Nice scenery though. Mega Shemaya's son plays Fortnite. Well, how old? How old is he? He's 8. If it wasn't that, it would be probably Minecraft. Although, when the kids play Minecraft, they get a bit less ragey than they do when they play Fortnite. How many people play it? Quite a lot, Mr. Big Time. It's pretty much #1 on Twitch now. The game I played yesterday was the Long Dark tugboat. Play Rust. I haven't played Rust. I heard Rust is full of hackers, to be honest. Jeff Faviana talks about how people shouldn't be doing content creation for the money. Red Devil. I don't know what he means by that, to be fair. Oh my life. The heck? Rust is getting less hackery, but the toxicity rate's higher than Chernobyl does. Crikey. PUBG, Doverkin. I played it when it was early access, but I didn't play it when it released. If it wasn't for Fortnite, PUBG would be doing a lot better than it is now. I remember when PUBG was dominating Twitch and then Fortnite came along, completely stole the crown. I don't play Fortnite, missed a big time. Yeah, I played H1Z1 with Matt because, like, he was really into it and he was like, oh, come and have a game, so I did. I was like, eh. I don't mind PUBG per se. Like, PUBG at least was written by the guy who kind of invented the whole concept of, you know, like the Hunger Game approach, and it's a military kind of shooter. Whereas, like, Fortnite takes the same concept, but Fortnite is more of a building game. You know, it's like, when it comes down to it, fights have as much to do with building as they do with shooting. And I'm just not really into that. Battle Royale on mobile, blimey. I don't really get why you would play a shooter on a mobile platform. Metro Exodus, is that another one of the Metro games? Battlefield 5. I think Whiteland was playing Battlefield 3 the other day. He said there's still servers up. I was like, Battlefield 3? Blimey. It's less stingy with microtransactions than PUBG. What kind of things do you buy in PUBG then? Cosmetics in PUBG. That's the way it should be. I thought Fortnite was cosmetics only. Blimey, this looks completely different with the frosty mud. Look at this. This looks crazy. Something new will come out in 2019 to replace Fortnite. Maybe. I can't really think what, though. Where are we driving? West of Verketolum. I don't think Fortnite is dying. Wait, what? Fortnite is still in beta? Are you kidding me? It's so annoying, dude. Everything's either early access or it's just gone into beta, or, you know, it's just... It's actually annoying me. It's like that Atlas thing. Isn't that an early access as well? which is unbelievable, because it's just like a reskin of Ark. Like, why didn't the company just finish the game off and then release it? It's just easy money now. But you're right, don't use that word, dude. Thompson. Paul. Cheerio, nutters. Hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Only the best wishes for 2019. Keep on trucking. Cheers from Vienna. Toby. Happy New Year to you, sir. Is it centered? Yeah, it's centered. It's just the angle. Game releases this year felt mediocre, Connor. I don't know, what was everybody's highlight game of this year? Like, what was the best, what did you sink most time into that wasn't a game from last year? If you see what I mean. Like, a game that came out this year, what have you sunk most time into? Subnautica didn't release this year, did it, Bigfoot? I can't remember when it released officially. Red Dead Redemption 2. Forza Horizon 4. So there's a lot of Forza Horizon 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Stormworks, I'm not sure exactly when that released too much. What's PG? Basically family type things. Parental guidance. Well, the word that you said, B-Geride, is like not allowed, full stop. Never mind PG. Oh, you got it working, Paulie? Alright, let me get to the destination. Because I'll have to go to mechanic to get that reconfigured. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, FIFA 19, Formula 1 2018, Dragon Quest 11? Blimey. Kenshi. I saw Cole playing Kenshi earlier, and I had a look at it on Steam. I was reading the reviews and I was like, I don't know about this game. There was one guy that played it for 600 hours and made a negative post, quite a long one. It was quite an interesting read. Subnautica is a 2018 release. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly when it released. I've been playing it for years, but I remember about 12 months ago it released. But it might have been at the start of the year. Elite Dangerous 3.3. Yeah, but that's not a game that released this year. 23rd of January, there you go. So it was just inside. Yeah, Dead Stick will be fun, Tommy. It will be limited, though. Do you know what, Tommy? He still hasn't got back to me. After Cosford, I emailed him, and then he said, I'm putting some stuff in. It'll take me a couple of weeks, and then we can do it. Heard nothing since, and he emailed in mid-December. Didn't get a reply. It's like, I know you're busy, but just reply back and say, not yet. All the hassle with the trailer, and it was a full stop missing. Big shout out to Lucasi for finding it. A full stop? That sounds like some of my coding days, that does. I think Fallout 76 was a disappointment for a few people. Well, a lot of people. I think Bethesda this year has almost gone into reverse in a lot of people's views, you know? Some of the things they've done this year have annoyed a lot of people. JLRC, happy anniversary. Krim, welcome back. GTRS, happy new year. Yeah, Visit, I'm kind of waiting for the right moment for Star Citizen to jump in there, but I kind of said that last year as well. Stereotype. All Bethesda has to do is just come up with, like, the follow-up to Skyrim, and everybody will forget about Fallout 76. Trust me. All they got to do is just pull off another next-gen Skyrim game, and everybody will be like, okay, they're great again. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, like, it's a fun game, but my life, it moves slowly. Like, the content is just coming out so slowly. Paulie, mate, have a good evening. Thanks once again, sir. Thanks for spending a number of hours sorting that out for me. I shall download it and get the trailer later. Thank you, sir. Well, I reckon Bethesda has learnt a lot this year. They've learnt that they can't just go around doing whatever they like. Their fan base has higher expectations. Yeah, have a good new year, mate. Danny, the only sound mod I'm using is called Sound Fixes. But I am using a lot of Jazzycat AI trailers and AI. I don't know where the sounds come from. They're either going to come from the Jazzycat mod or from the Sound Fixes mod. The downside to the new Elder Scrolls title is that Bethesda is still using their creation engine, which is a terrible game design engine. It has holes you can drive trucks through. You want the return of Patrick Stewart in the new Elder Scrolls game? Patrick Stewart's he's just the best. Kingdom Hearts 3. What even is that, Andy? Is it an RPG game or an adventure game? Make it so. They're doing the same thing with the space game, but they want to do a lot of things the engine just isn't built for. Well, they're going to need a better engine, aren't they? Kingdom Hearts 3, the new Duke Nukem Forever. No. I think I'll probably pass on that then. It's an action RPG crossover between Square Enix and Disney. Surprised you've not heard of it. Well, I don't keep my finger on all the pulses, you know. Somebody mentioned it in chat the other day. They said, are you going to play Kingdom Hearts? I was like, I don't know. Do you think the My Summer Car developer will release My Summer Car 1.0 in 2019? He said he will. Where did he say that, Elfelix? How long has it been out, Hannah? A couple of years, I think. It's got to be a 2016 game, that. No problem, Thomas. My Summer Car Dev says the game much surpassed what was initially planned for it. Yeah, I can believe that. Come on, dude. What are you letting this guy out for? I don't know, legit, Rob. I don't know how many devs he has. I'm presuming there's just him. Come on, dude. Get moving or I'll push you there. Well, it's not a finished game, Zugwig, because he hasn't finished the story off. Like, the game will officially be finished when there's a full kind of... There's like a full completion of the story, if you see what I mean. Like, you know from the letter and the intro certain things, but what is the game endpoint? Is it when his parents come back? There is no defined endpoint in the game, and that's what's missing. Wow, did he just drive into the back of the car? Mr. Keendon, welcome to the house, sir. Thank you for your support, Keendon. Would you do voice acting in a video game if a developer asked? I have done before, Jake. I'm in a game called, it's an indie game. What was it now? I played the crazy rabbit character. That was my first kind of go at it, but yeah, I would do. I'd love to, yeah. I'd love to do a voiceover in a game. You know, like a Telltale game or Long Dark type thing. Like something with a narrative story in it, play an actual character. I'd like to do that. Was it called In It? I can't remember. Matty. Paul, don't normally send bits. I have some left over from Christmas money, so here you go. Also, I want to say thank you to say how much I love the streams, and in general, but in particular, Sunday Night Trucking, the highlight of the week. I love the conversation. Matty, mate, thank you for the bits. Have a happy new year. Yeah, exactly, Bigfoot. I'd make sure I didn't talk as slow. I don't believe so, Langevol. Atlas is getting a slating. Fuzzball. Still plenty of people playing it though. Sitting at my rocking chair, Kilmalski, with my blindfold on. I don't think anybody liked it, Flamingo. I'd rather voice act the Grey Father than the Grey Mother, Alan. If I'm honest. Yeah, I wouldn't really call it a holiday, Jappymon. It'll be time off. But inevitably I've got things work-related I have to do. But it allows me to sort of get the bigger jobs done. You know, like if I have to stream at 5 o'clock, there's only so much I can do in a day. Whereas if I don't have to stream at 5 o'clock, I can do a bigger job, like, say I want to empty my office out or something. Or go and, rip everything out the shed and redo it. I need to make a list of jobs for the next week and a half. I wish I could just go and sit on a beach for a week, that would be nice. That collectible truck was sent to me, so I don't know where it got purchased from. A drink in Belgium. You need to entice me to go to Belgium with more than just drink. Go to Brighton for a day. What the heck is in Brighton? Whoa, I thought he was going to hit him then. There's a pier and a beach in Belgium too. When you're in time off, welcome to Finland, I'll buy you a beer. I'd like to go to Finland actually, but I think I'd rather not go in winter. I can offer you one of the world's cleanest tap water, straight from the Norwegian mountains, Whiteland. CJ Mills, welcome back. D. Calex, welcome back. Oh, that was a lot steeper than I thought. Like on the sat-nav map, that turn was nothing like what it was. Yeah, because if I don't have the beams on, you couldn't really see very much back there. Do you know what, Jake? I wish somebody would make a mod like that. A mod that stops the AI flashing the lights when you do this. sunny Harwich. I'd rather fly over it. Wife saddled me with the baby. She fell asleep as soon as I turned on Sunday Night Trucking. Well, you see, Cat, I have that effect on people. So now you know what to do when the baby won't sleep. Just put a VOD on and sit there. You can turn the AI flash in options. Really? Which option is it? Yeah, I've been trying to figure out whether it's good or bad, Cat. People say, oh yeah, I fell asleep to your stream last night, or I put one of your videos on when I go to bed, it helps me go to sleep. I'm like, I'll take that as a good thing. Squirrel ASMR. I am not going to do ASMR, no way. Exactly. Doyle is the ASMR expert, not me. Oh, I hate that. You see how much I roll back then? Did he clean up one after the mud bath? There's not really much point cleaning him. You had a friend whose wife started complaining because he watched me in bed with his iPad. She was tired of me being the last thing she heard. All she's got to do is plug some headphones into his iPad. Problem solved. Andy Mill, what would be your ASMR name? A Squirrel RSRM. What? You lost me on the last bit. Crikey, it's dark. I'm not going to say that, Langeveld. Intruder Emerald, thank you for 3 months. Jake the Rad, welcome to the net house. The wheel looks a bit small. I think it's 30 centimeters. I don't really want a trucking size wheel though, to be honest. Right, Mrs. Frosty. Sir Falcon. Thank you, sir. Keep it up. Paul Love from Sweden. Thank you very much, Sir Falcon. Have a good one. Have a good New Year. way to Hammerfall. Hammerfest, sorry. Keep calling it Hammerfall. Oh boy! Dude, how much road do you want? We're about to turn off and head down towards Hammerfest. Yeah, a real-sized truck wheel on your desk. No thanks. Just no thank you. It is possible to play it online with Truckers MP. As to the question, is it fun? I think you'll have to try it and decide for yourself. Your experience may vary online. Have a good one, Navarine. Sub-bomb from Decalex, Tiberian, Graham Tone, Count Zero. You've been gifted subs by Decalex. Thank you very much, sir. There's a tree in the road. It's like any online game, you know. Some days you can play an online game and have a load of fun. Other days it can be absolutely horrible. It just depends. It's rave time.
Welcome to the Nut House.
It's a copper rave. Wee wee wee. Yeah, they do aggressively fine you. Can we stop at the next service station? We're almost there. We're 39 kilometers away from drop-off. I always have fatigue turned off. I prefer to just rest when I feel like it. Mostly that's so that I can control whether we drive in daytime or nighttime. Because I don't want to be driving at nighttime too much. Because it's just not that streamer friendly, which is why I also keep putting my main beams on so that you can actually see where we're going. Was it yours, Matt Smith? I think I may have missed your resub. 27 months, purple button. Final time for 2018. You lost your grandma on the 6th, unfortunately, but she went peacefully. Here's to a better 2019. Hope you and your family, as well as the Nutters, have a great 2019. Thank you, Matt Smith. I'm sure it'll be a lot better.